Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. Hello. Welcome. Hey guys, we are live on YouTube and Facebook. How is it going today? I'm going to say hey to those who will join us on the replay and those who will be listening to the podcast. All right. Early morning. I have an appointment. That's why I'm all dressed up. So I was like, you know what? Let me go live for a few minutes and let's just see what's going on out here in these notary streets. Okay. So we're waiting for YouTube to notify everybody. Also, same thing with Facebook. I can't go live the way I used to, so now I got to try to do this phone and the laptop. So we'll see what happens. We're giving YouTube a few minutes to notify people. So I did go live yesterday. Hey, we got somebody there. Hello, welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. So today, though, I wanted to go over a training tip with you. Something I've been hearing, and I know it's becoming more prevalent about, does the signer actually have to be present in front of you? Is that a requirement to do the notarization? And hey, Marin, how are you? Ursula, welcome. Ursula just joined the program. Hey, Brooklyn, what's going on with you? So, hey, everybody. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on for a moment. We're going to do a little training tip, and I'm going to go over my new program if you haven't heard about it. And I'm just so excited, rolling out on Friday. Hey, welcome, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I know it is morning and I don't know what's going on, but I got an appointment later. That's why I'm all dressed up, guys. I got to go to the car dealership. So whenever I have to go out, sometimes I wear my marketing shirt, like my notary business shirt. And I'm not opposed to that even when I go to a car dealership. But I don't know, today I felt like, you know what, put on a little extra. So that's why I got on my little dressier shirt today. I thank you, Ursula. I appreciate it. Maren, I'm great. Love your info always. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I thought I'd do a little extra sprucing up today. Sounding really old there, right? Oh, thank you, LL. Love it. Appreciate it. So let's get into it, though. So like I was saying, today's training tip, okay? Today's training tip is, first I'm going to ask you a question and we're going to discuss it really quick. Does the client always, and this could be a trick question, so let's see if you're paying attention and if you know your stuff. Does the client always need to be present in front of you before you can do a notarization? That's a yes or no. So 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do they always have to be in front of you before you can do a notarization? 1 for yes, 2 for no. What's the answer? And then we're going to talk about it. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay, that's fine. Yes or no is fine too, Maren. 2, Ursula says no. Okay, Ursula says they do not always have to be in front of you. Okay, Ursula, you said they do not always have to be in front of you. Can you tell me why you said no? Can you tell me why you said no? Just something quick. I'll wait for you because I want to see what your thought process is. Does the client always have to be in front of you before you can do a notarization? Let's talk a few scenarios out while we wait for Ursula's answer. So sometimes the client will say, hey, and I had this happen to me before. You did a notarization for me in the past, and I'm actually in New York. Meal Day says yes. Correct. We're going to talk about it. Milady. Thank you. Welcome, Milady. I'm like Meal Day. Milady. Hey. Yeah, so I had a client. I did a notarization for them. And then about a week or two later, they needed another notarization, right? And the second time they felt like, well, I had already saw them the first time, right? So they knew a little something. And they said, well, hey, you already saw me. Can I just video chat with you and you do the notarization? Nope, no go. Every single time, even while it's coming to my mind as I'm talking, when it comes to recording their ID in the journal, do you identify your client every time? Every time. So one of the things I teach, and we teach and Notarize Like a Pro, is every time we do the same process. So the process doesn't change. It doesn't change if I know you for 20 years, 30 years, the process does not change. Okay. I always follow my process, and that's how I don't make mistakes. Okay, number one. But back to the original question, I was waiting on Ursula to tell me why she was saying what she did. So let's talk about it. So if you are in a state that does not have remote online notary, the answer is yes, for sure. The client always needs to be in front of you. There is no negotiating. Okay, Ursula says, I thought I read about it, but I can't recall the details. I'm still in training. Okay, yeah, no worries, no worries. I was just curious. Yeah, the client needs to be in front of you. They always have to be in front of you. They cannot use their telephone and say, look at my cousin's picture. This is me. No, they have to appear in front of you. That's one of the requirements of an accurate, complete notarization. Okay. Now they will try to play you. Like I was saying before, like, can you do a Zoom call, or can I show you on the telephone or something like that? That's a no-go. Now, the only exception to that, this is going to sound, that's why I said the question was a little tricky. If you are doing remote online notary, then the client may not be physically in front of you, right? Because we're doing it digitally, electronically. Like right now, I'm appearing in front of you all. But somebody asked that last night on the live. They were like, is this pre-recorded? I'm like, no, girl, I'm in the flesh. So anyway, but yeah, the client has to appear even remotely. Okay. It cannot be a hologram. It cannot be a picture. It can't be like, well, you see my grandmama over here on the telephone, right? No, grandma needs to be right on the digital device, whatever she's using in front of the notary. Okay. Replay, Carlos. Hey, yeah. Okay. So yeah, we are not allowing the client just to do whatever they want to do. So you have to know your processes. And that's why I'm really big on processes. A lot of notaries are so interested in just seeing documents. If you have a process and you follow that process every single time, you're going to be fine. You don't have to see every single document. You just don't. You need to know how to properly notarize. Okay, and you're going to hear me say that all day long, because you don't have a business if you don't know how to notarize. And if you watch me any more than 2 seconds, you already know this. Okay, have you ever been presented with a case or a signing where the client did not want to appear or wasn't appearing before you for some reason? Ursula says that makes sense. Yes. Has that ever happened to you, where a client came before you or you didn't appear and they were trying to appear in a tricky way? Has it happened? So while I wait for your answer, guys, I do want to go over my new program. I've been releasing it because we're having the actual kickoff on Friday. And the question for the last 3 years is, Kimmi, can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? And I'm like, I don't do mentorship. The main reason I strayed away from mentorship, guys, is because when I roll out anything, it needs to be right. I didn't want to just say, yeah, we got a mentorship program, and you never interact with us. You never talk to me or anything. I didn't know how to even roll it out, because I knew what mentorship meant for most people. Mentorship meant for 90%, 95% of the people that ask for mentorship, it means, can you teach me how to be a notary? That's what it means. It means, can you tell me if I can accept an expired ID? It means, can I call you anytime to ask you a basic question that I should have learned somewhere? If it wasn't self-teaching, some kind of course, some kind of something, right? So that's why I strayed away from mentorship. However, I came up with the program, guys, where I now can feel confident in offering myself to you and making it available. Okay. So what does that look like? The program is called the Notary Business Success Program. Okay. And it's just that I want notaries to be successful. So it's the Notary Business Success Program, and you will find it at notaryeducatorsllc.com. notaryeducatorsllc.com. Hey, Facebook. And it's only $39.99 per month. And what does that look like? So you have complete access, unlimited, to my course library, which includes Notarize Like a Pro, Build Your Business, all 5-star rated, notarizing estate /trust packages, which is a huge deal right now, specialty general notary work, also pricing and marketing, ink fingerprinting, I-9 training, and also translation services. So I'm giving you complete access. So people are like, well, Kimmi, why are you doing that? Why would you do this? It makes no sense. The course price for everything, if you bought it as a package, is over $400. And it's true. The value is way more than $400. Because if I teach you how to do translation services, I'm doing one right now. I talked about it the other day. I'm hoping to deliver it to him today. I'm going to take it to him. And he's still not calling me back, y'all. It's from a German divorce decree. And I've left him messages. He's very slow on the response. Okay. So I've offered to take it to him. No word, right? So if he's going to come and pick it up, if he does not respond by the time I go to my 1:00 today, that's why I told you I'm all dressed up. So I can meet him somewhere and take him the document. So short story about my translation. I'm going to come back to the new program. My translation client that I have. So for those of you who may be new, as a notary, you don't even have to be a notary, but I'm a notary. So I always tell you what you can add to your business to make money. Okay. So as a notary, you can offer what's called translation services. So I do not speak German. Okay. But my client's document is in German, in the German language. So I need to get it translated to English. So I'm just going to be the facilitator for him. Okay. So I teach you how to do that in my translation course. So that being the case, he was trying to scan me the documents, and from Office Depot, it did not work. He tried to use his telephone, and the document wasn't readable. It wasn't legible. So if I can't read it, the translator can't read it. Okay. So I had to tell the client, eventually, you know what, I'll come and meet you, because he went to 2 locations, and Office Depot was not very helpful with him at all. They did not try to help him. They were like, you need to read the instructions. We can't come over. I was like, what do you mean they can't come over? You're paying money. So it's self-service at Office Depot. So the client could not make it work. So I said, you know what? I wanted the job, right? Because I priced this one really nice. I said, I'll come and meet you. So I went to meet him at the gas station. He physically gave me the documents. I uploaded them, did my whole translation thingy, got it back, and now I need to give him his documents. Everything is paid for and everything. So it's on him. If I don't meet him before my 1:00 or after my 1:00 where we met before, he going to be up a creek, and he got to come here to pick it up. So it's on him. Again, he's real slow with the respond. I don't understand that. I've paid you money. And like I said, maybe you got a lot going on. I know it was the holidays, so I don't know. But anyway, I digress. So back to the program. So what's included in this Notary Business Success Program? It is just that it's a real program, guys. It's not just another fluff course, because somebody asked me that yesterday. Is this a course? No, it's not a course. This is live in person. It's going to be me and the group every week. The day changes. So our kickoff is on Friday, but the day will change. Every day of the week will be different. And the reason I kind of did that too is because everybody can't make Monday. Everybody can't make Friday. Everybody can't make Sunday. But there is a replay available, and this program is available for all notaries in all states, because all of your documents are not going to originate just in your state. So this is available for all notaries. Again, it doesn't matter where you're located. The program is going to help you to build your business, learn how to price your services. We're going to be doing deep dives into notarization processes too. For example, I don't talk about anywhere on my channel because it's just kind of deep about copy certification. I don't talk about if you can notarize for a minor. I think we've had that conversation, but we're going to actually go into the process. Okay. So I got a whole lot of things planned. You can see the schedule over at, when you click the link, like you're interested, you can just look at the program for the month of July, but we're going to be going over acknowledgments and jurats is the very first thing we're talking about. First week is just introduction, rollout, got to get to know each other. I want to set the expectation. And I can go over that a little bit right quick. The expectation of the training, of the workshop, of the program, whatever word you want to insert, is I've given you access to all of the training courses. My goal is for you is to be a great notary, to learn how to properly notarize, how to take the fear out of notarizations, how to give you the confidence that you need, right? How to price your services, how to add your services. I'm with you. We're going to do this. Okay. No more fluff courses. No more. It's just marketing. Oh, we got to make it look pretty. Yeah, it need to be pretty, but you need to know what you're doing first. So that's someone asked me about that. Well, is this, is marketing included? yes, marketing is included. It's one of my courses, actually, pricing and marketing your services. So I talk about marketing. I talk about the money. But I also know that if you don't have your fundamental skills, you have no business. So we have to do this thing right. And we're going to build it, and it's going to be a program. And somebody said, well, how long is the program? It's not a term limit on the program. What my goal is, again, is for you to do your back homework. When we get together, we have open sessions, kind of similar to this, but it'd be much more private. They will not be, the videos will not go on YouTube. It's strictly for the people in the group, in the program. And also, I wonder if she's looking for notary service, because she's been up and down the street like 3 times. Oh, you know what? I think that's my neighbor just being nosy. I think my neighbor's just being nosy because I had some work done yesterday, and that's her. Yeah, she's just driving by to see the finished product, I think. Anyway, so with the program though, we're about business, and anybody can participate. $39.99 per month, and in addition to the live workshops, every week we will have a workshop every week. In addition to that, we are going to be doing mock sessions. Okay, so one week might look like practicing your marketing skills, going to the nursing home, practicing mock phone calls. What does it sound like when you do general notary work? If you've taken any of our training, like Notarize Like a Pro or anything, you already know how we do. It's very, very personal and very, very interactive. There are sample documents already uploaded for the program. There are sample tip sheets already uploaded for the program. And you don't have to watch the videos. If you have already had your notary training, basically you want to say, and you just need the coaching piece of this, then you could also join this program or our other mentorship. We do have 2. So let me explain the other one really quick. My program that I'm rolling out, Notary Business Success Program, is just that I'm taking you from beginning to end. We're going to talk about your notary supplies, E&O insurance. That's what my program does. The other mentorship program we have is if you're already pretty familiar with how to properly notarize, you already have your supplies, and you just need like a hotline almost, or a little bit more coaching on your apostilles, your loan signing jobs, and workshops. That one does include workshops too. That would be the program for you. But again, my program is designed for that newer person that have their commission and they're just stuck. They don't know what to do. Okay. So check out both programs, if whatever interests you, at notaryeducatorsllc.com. My kickoff is going to be on Friday. The other program is already in full effect. It's going on. It's doing amazing. There is also one other benefit to the Notary Business Success Program is the chat feature. Okay, is the chat feature. So, and you guys can get ready to ask me about the program. Whatever questions you have, please drop it in the chat for me. Because I've been getting some really good questions. So every day I find that I need to go clarify something or something wasn't clear. So drop a few questions or comments in the chat, and I'm going to come to those right quick. No, I forgot my thoughts, y'all. Really quick. Can somebody remind me what I was saying? So sorry. Oh, I got so much bouncing around up here. Jeffrey always say, if I could just be a fly on the wall of your brain, because my brain is always clicking and clacking, y'all. Tell me what I was just saying. I forgot. Hey, welcome, Facebook. So let's go to the comments really quick. Let's see. Tiffany says she's excited about the program. Oh, yes, girl. I am so excited, too, because, again, I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, off and on a notary over 20. And, again, I get the question all day long. Can you be my mentor? Can you be my mentor? And I'm like, no. Oh, the chat feature. Chat feature. That's what I was talking about. So there's a private chat feature, and we're going to be using GroupMe for the chat feature. And what'll happen is, as you're going about learning things or whatever, if you get stuck on something, you could just drop it in the chat. And my preferred reason why I like you to drop it in the chat first is because each one teach one. So whatever question you have, somebody else has that. Okay. And the private chat also, I like the idea of that because I'm teaching you the way that it should go. And a lot of times in Facebook, everybody got their opinion, and we're going to be nice. And we're going to be nice in our Facebook group too, as Notary Educators, if you're not a part of it. We are going to be nice in the Facebook group, but also in the chat, again, because those people are learning the correct way of doing things, we can help each other out. So it may not always be me 24/7 in the chat, but you are, and I'll definitely be monitoring what's going on in the chat because we need good information out there, one. and we're going to be nice to each other too. But I'm really looking forward to rolling out this new program. So what questions do you all have for me today? Because I've been doing all the talking. What questions? I have taken some of your thoughts, though. What questions do we have about the program? Any questions? Let's see. What questions? I know you must have some questions about the program. So again, I'm really excited because for those of you who do not know how to notarize, you're just frightened, you don't know what to do, what's my next steps. This is going to be a great program for you. You will get the confidence you need. You'll be able to start making some money. You know, somebody asked me that too. That was one of the questions I had in a previous video. How long do I think it takes somebody from the time they actually learn what they're doing to start making money? Because that's what everybody wants to talk about is the money. I would say once you start knowing what you're doing, your next biggest thing is going to be to get that Google My Business page set up and get out in the neighborhood, start advertising, start marketing. So honestly, from the time you should already have your commission when you start the program, I would guess you should already have it. Because if you don't, it's not a big deal because it usually don't take that long. Most dates are pretty quick. But once you actually know what you're doing and get that confidence level, I mean, I had a student, actually, we did a one-on-one a few weeks ago, private, because we do private lessons too, private A to Z. And I got a class, matter of fact, I got a live notary training class coming up on Saturday morning. I do have spaces available for that. That's a live training, A to Z. And in 2 hours, we give you everything you need. Okay. So yes, I can. I'll go over the pricing really quick. So, but yeah, so this is an excellent program, as I was stating, though, because it's going to give you the confidence you need and to make the money that you want to make. If you don't know what you're doing, you just go out there and wing it. You may get an assignment. You're going to get a job. People are going to call you. But once you mess it up, jack it up, you know, getting blackballed, then what's the price? Is it cheaper to pay $39.99 per month to have access and we learn what we need to do and then go out there? You know, I find a lot of people say, well, I made it through this one, so I guess I'll be fine. I don't feel like that. You don't want a surgeon that says, you know what, I made it through this surgery, so now I'll go to school and actually learn what I need to do. You want a surgeon that already know what they're doing, right? Okay, so let's see. Tiffany says, I'm excited about having access to all the programs all in one. Yes, you have access to all of my 8 courses, okay, and more to come because we're going to be doing like different trainings every week, and that will go into the video library. So that's the most exciting part for me too, because a lot of times I have more stuff that I would love to share, even in our one-on-one trainings or in our classes, but it's just not enough time. You cannot teach somebody a business that it took me 3 to 4 years to learn. And it's not that complicated when I say to learn, but I'm like all the ins and outs. What do you do when there's no notarization block, no notary block, no certificate? What do you do? Do you attach it to the bag? You stamp it? What do you do? You know, I can't give you everything. And, you know, so this will be nice for me too. So I will continue to build my library for training, my training library. So I'm excited about that. So yes, Tiffany, it's going to be exciting. I think this is going to shake the notary space because I'll be honest with you. I said it the other day. Most people have no interest. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. I do have a call. I'm still working. 1 second. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but I am actually working. That's what I so hold on one second. Okay, let's do this right quick. All right, back to the comments. So I do apologize for those who will be listening, watching the replay too. Let's see. So good afternoon. Will you go over pricing? Cavelli. Yes, Cavelli. So it's $39.99. Okay. And for that $39.99, again, we meet weekly. So if it's 5 times in a month, we meet 5 times. If it's 4, whatever, 4 or 5, because most weeks have 4. So we'll meet weekly, a different training topic for like the first 15, 20 minutes. And then after that, we're going to take the rest of the time. I have it scheduled for an hour. But of course, if it takes longer, it takes what it takes, right? So we will definitely an hour to an hour and a half. But you don't have to stay for the whole time if you can't. Because somebody asked me that too recently. They were like, well, do I have to stay for the whole time? No, you don't. You can go back and catch the replay. Live is always better. But there's a replay for everything we do. There's a special library and everything. So these videos will not be on YouTube. They will not be on Facebook. They are not shared. You're paying for your education. So it's not fair for me to take that and then put it somewhere else. I don't like when I see people do that, and I don't do that. If I tell you it's not going anywhere else, it's not. What else was I saying? Oh, so you get 4 or 5 live workshops, and then the other piece of it is unlimited access to my actual course library. And as the library continues to grow, okay. Cut the fan on a little bit. The Marin says, how long does it typically take to complete all that is accessible as of now for the $39.99 month plan? Oh, that's going to be up to you. It really is. I mean, so I'll tell you this, because I know some people are thinking, Kimmy's giving all that information for $39.99, and I'm just going to watch it in one day. You can do that, but what are you really trying to do with your business? I can't hear you on Facebook. Hey, Swan, how are you? Long time no see. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take you to watch all of it. Seriously, though, it's going to depend on what kind of student are you. I mean, are you just trying to watch it for information's sake, or are you trying to watch it to really grow your business? So that's completely up to you. Completely up to you. And again, with the access to the courses come the 4 trainings, 4 live sessions, and the group chat. So it's not just the access to the courses, even though that was selling pretty well. Just access to the courses was doing very well. But I don't want to do that. I'm really at a point now, guys, where I feel bad for everybody, and I want you guys to really win. So that's why I revamped my schedule. I didn't have to include the 4 workshops. I didn't, because just access to the courses, people were like, oh, that's a pretty good deal. The average course price for one was like $57, $67, right? Swan, come over to YouTube. You might have a better experience. And I did, I had to stop for a minute because I had a call. So maybe come over to YouTube, and I'll be wrapping up shortly anyway, but come over to YouTube. So yeah, Marion. So it just depends, Marion. It's probably Marion. Yeah, it just depends on each person, but it's not just about having you access to the, I'm not sure why you can't hear me on Facebook though. I'm going to stop it over here because maybe we're having a problem. I don't like it when it's not good. I'll just stop it on Facebook, and she can come over to YouTube. Yeah, so it's not just about access to the courses, because again, I was offering that initially. And that was doing pretty well, but I decided I needed to take this next level. And next level was adding the live training piece and clarification. So what I want you to do, let me tell you again, because I don't know if I was clear earlier. The purpose of the program too is not just for me to sit there and tell you, okay, you can accept an expired ID. No, I want you to go through the courses. And as you're going through the courses, we're going to be talking about these things weekly, adding to the foundation, building to the house, building to the knowledge that you receive from the courses. You understand what I mean? So it's not just about, because I could tell you to go watch a YouTube video for some of it, but it's still not always clear. Oh, excuse me. It's still not always clear. You still don't know what to do. So I actually, like I said, I'm in the business now of building businesses with my notaries. I just changed my mindset. I changed my business plan. I sold courses like everybody else for years. I just sold courses, did my live trainings, one-on-one, everything. We rolled out the mentorship 3 months ago, which has been going amazing. And now I'm at a point that we are notary educators for a reason. We are actually going to be educating. Okay. So let's see what next question we have. Kimberly says, thank you. Do you have a set time that you will go live or will it vary? So for the training, for the sessions that I'm referring to, yes, that is set. Let me tell you what the schedule is really quick for July. Yeah, that is set. These lives that I do here just kind of popping in randomly. I just do that when I can. And I'm about to get off of here, actually. So the Notary Success Program, when you click the tab, the schedule is, I'm gonna see, can I put it on the website? Because what happened is I put it on there and it was kind of confusing. I'm gonna see, can I go back and put the schedule on the website when I finish with you guys? See, every time I talk to you, I get an idea. I'm gonna go back and put the July schedule there, but I'm gonna tell you right quick. So for July, the kickoff is Friday night. And that's gonna be the welcome session. We're gonna go over everything, what the expectations are, what your expectations from me are, and also what we do in the other mentorship program that we're running too is I often get what we're going to do for the next session from you. So I might have came in with a preconceived thought of I want to do ABC, but based on what the group is telling me, we need to talk about this. We need to get back to this, or you know what I'm saying? So this is very fluid, as they like to use that word nowadays. It's kind of changing. So let's see. So we got the kickoff session on 7/12 at 7 p.m. Now, the time is pretty standard, 7 right now for the month of July. I will be doing some Saturdays and some Sundays also because my schedule, I can kind of plug in a morning here, afternoon there. So it will change. But for this month, everything is at 7 p.m. Okay. So the kickoff is next Friday. Then on 7/17, which is a Wednesday, we have the role of the notary. We have to start there because you have to know what you even supposed to be doing. Who are you? Who are you? Okay. The next one on 7/25, we're going to do acknowledgments versus jurats. And then on 7:30, we're going to do basic notary supplies. Okay. Or notary supplies needed and why you need them. Because a lot of times I'll tell people, go buy this, go do this. And they're like, okay, but they don't really know why, how to use it or whatever. Okay. So we're going to go over that. So again, all of this is $39.99. You can sign up at notaryeducatorsllc.com. When I get off of here, I'm going to post the schedule over on the website so you can just see it and kind of know what's going on. So that's all I got for you. Last round of questions. Anything else before I head out? Anything else before I head out? Because I have to get ready to go to this car dealership and be all dressed up today. I'm not wearing a jacket, but I have on, like I said, I didn't wear my regular gear that I like to wear. I usually like to wear my t-shirts with my business on it. But I'll just be stepping a little bit differently today. All right. So hopefully I'll see some of you all in the program. Again, it's Notary Business Success, Notary Business Success. And that's it. It's no more just fluff. You know, I don't do fluff anyway, but it's always real talk. So we're not just flashing money because that's all everybody wants to talk about is money. You don't have any money if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So we've been pretty successful. You can read the reviews about all the trainings. If you've never taken anything with me, read all of the reviews over on Gumroad. When you click in any of the courses, like go to the course page and click the courses, it'll take you to the reviews from the students. Okay. So the proof is in the pudding. I got the pudding and it's good. All right, y'all. I just had to say that. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, I have to head out. It's been my pleasure as always on behalf of Notary Educators and Notary Life with Kimmi. Don't forget our original training tip today was what? The client always must be in front of you. Even doing remote notary, the client must be in front of you. Okay. On that note, guys, I'm out. Bye. Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.